California sees an opportunity in using the heartbeat law to try to lure back some Hollywood business from Georgia.
More directors announced they will not bring their movie and TV projects to Georgia because of the new abortion law. Despite the moves, Governor Kemp spent the day touring Pinewood Studios in Fayetteville. Movies, Avengers: Infinity War, Black Panther, and Ant-Man all filmed at the second largest production facility in North America. But future productions could be in jeopardy. In a Facebook Live, the California governor introduced a bill to give tax breaks to production houses that relocate from states with strict abortion laws. California wants them back.
For those of you that have left to do production in states like Georgia, consider the investment there, what it's promoting, versus investing in your state and what we're promoting.
And directors are already turning their backs on the Peach State. A source for the new Kristen Wiig film tells 11 Alive News it will not film in Georgia. A director for an Amazon show called The Power also pulled its production plans. Georgia's film industry is only second to agriculture as a moneymaker for the state.
To effect January 1st, but pro-choice groups say they will challenge it. So many of you guys weighing in on this one. I want to show you some of those comments that we are getting tonight. Sandy says, why are people putting down California? People are just standing up for women's rights. Harold says, I will help them pack if they will leave. And Paula says, good, we want you back in Hollywood.